So when it comes to films, sometimes, sometimes, like, there's always films that, like, it always has a bit of a cult classic to it, and, sometimes they're celebrated and all that. And sometimes it's just like, people watch them and you like say, yeah, this has its roots and would define other films, like help influence them. Today we're looking at such a film, in this case, the film Heavy Metal. Let's check it out. So when it comes to films, sometimes we have like the genre of the adult animated variety.
Up the street.
Well, I really don't.
We could blow this whole town wide open. Kaboom!
Hey, kaboom! Look, you getting on this bus, cause this bus is leaving now.
And when it comes to adult films, sometimes I will always say that I love, like, adult animated films, like whether it's films like Akira. However, I will say, sometimes, like, like, Anthology films can be rather alright. Like, sometimes they'll be, like, say, Whereas, like, today, the film we're looking at today is Heavy Metal. I've seen this film quite a few times before, I guess, and honestly, I gotta say that although, I think that the animation for this film is honestly great, because it has a wide variety. It has, the film had quite a few, artists that would do several, shorts in it to tell a wide variety of stories. And, like, whether it was for science fiction or fantasy in one story. Basically, it has, like, say, one MacGuffin, which is a green orb that is basically connected to all the stories in a way. And at the same time, I will say that the film has a connection to the film The Fifth. And if you're wondering, like, say, well, how was that? How was that? Well, in this case, it would be this one of the stories of Harry Canyon. And in a way, he is a taxi cab driver.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Positive.
Pretty, but dumb. You know, even though she would have killed me, I kind of felt sorry for her. She was okay. Just a little greedy.
And, yeah, basically his character was the inspiration for the character, Dallas Corbin in The Fifth Element. Well, I will say that at times the film has what I'm trying to say is I think that the film has its great use of great animation and its mini stories of these shorts. And it's especially some funny moments, I suppose.
Hanging's too good for him. Burning's too good for him. He should be torn into little bitsy pieces and buried alive. Hanover. I'll kill him. Kill!
However, I will say that I like anthology films sometimes. But at the same time, this Heavy Metal is not one that I will always go back to, because honestly, like, this isn't a film that I really go back to think like, remember this moment and that moment and all these moments and all that. It's like a thing that it's a movie that I can say, yeah, that exists. Honestly, I mean, no doubt about it. There's things that I like about this film, where it is the zombies on the plane and all that. I guess the issue of this film is that at the same time it's cool to watch. I guess it has some cool ideas. I guess this is like say film like cause like you know how like sometimes like you'll watch a film and then like say you'll bring it up to your friends, like say, hey, maybe we should watch this or something like that. This isn't a film that I will always come back to because it's just like unless it's like say to like for me to like do a video like this for, it's just like like oh. What I'm trying to say about is honestly though, while I find this film entertaining, honestly, this isn't a film that I really have much like, yeah, I like this film. It's just like, I'm indifferent to, honestly, to it. I'm indifferent to heavy metal. And I mean, yeah, like honestly, like I'm trying to say is, I think the animation style, the multiple animation styles for this are really cool. This was a joint animation between like a Canadian film produced by Ivan Reitman of Ghostbusters, and basically was based on the Heavy Metal magazine, which is pretty cool, honestly. But honestly, this is just a film that I really just don't really care much about. I'm sorry if this is like a film that you really love, but it's not really a film that I like, yeah. Like, if this would come on TV, I'd be like, say, oh, that's Heavy Metal's on. Okay, I'm gonna go watch something else. This is just how I feel, honestly. If you like today's video, if you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. You don't like? Maybe. So, guys, just letting you know, the views for, videos for this series might come down a notch, mostly because the views for it have been kind of down as well, so who's to say, we'll continue to keep making more videos of this nature, but who knows what the future holds, honestly. I'll see you later.